I'm Michael Rybovich, and you're watching Passport to the Palm Beaches.
In the luxury world of sport fishing, you need more than skill and a little good luck. You need a Rybovich. And we're here with Michael Rybovich. You've been building the most incredible sport fishing vessels. It's your 100-year anniversary.
Yes, it is.
Excellent.
We're awful proud of that.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about the history of the company.
Well, obviously 100 years ago, we started. My grandfather started at 40th Street in West Palm Beach. He started off as a commercial fisherman, fixing his own boats. And then the local fishermen recognized his skill at fixing up his own boats and decided they might want to take their boats to him and let him do the repairs on them. So that's how he kind of backed into the boat repair business through his commercial fishing operation. And then along came his sons, and true to the European model, he put his sons to work for free in the yard. And they all developed a very high interest in the family business, went off to war, and when they came back, they got the opportunity to build the first custom sport fishing boat, built purely for sport fishing for C.F. Johnson in 1947. And from then, as they say, the rest is history.
So 100 years is a really big deal. I mean, how does that feel, knowing that you guys have been able to carry on this tremendous family tradition now for an entire century? That has to be a little overwhelming.
It is. It is an overwhelming source of pride.
So how many boats have you built over the last century? That's exciting to think about.
It is. Since 1947, if you count all the boats that were built in the various forms of our company, which is another story for another day. We just launched hull 131. So in 72 years, having only achieved 131 boats might not sound like a lot, but you have to understand each one of these things is total custom, and that means from the blank sheet of paper right on up to bolting the outriggers on and going fishing. And so it is a labor-intensive, time-consuming process. But we just launched hull 131, and for our new company here in Palm Beach Gardens, it is hull number 5.
Fantastic. Now, how long does it usually take? What's the average time from concept to completion?
These days, because of the size of the boat and the complexity of the systems, we're averaging 24 to 27 months on the build process.
But you know, this company clearly has completely changed sport fishing. I mean, in the very beginning, you were on the forefront of creating these boats that were specifically engineered for sport fishing, which is really difficult for people who aren't into sport fishing and going after those blue marlin and sailfish. They don't understand it's a fight and you need really special equipment. So was it really inspired by the fishermen, or do you think your family really had a hand in realizing that was the upcoming trend?
I think you hit the nail on the head. It was inspired by fishermen. And we were lucky enough to have customers who were all about sport fishing, and in the early days, big game fishing. And my Uncle Johnny was also one of them when it came to sport fishing, and that contributed to his development of all the special accessories that you take for granted now when you step aboard not only our boats but our competitors' boats.
So what are you looking forward to the future?
Well,
where is Rybovich and Sons headed over the next 5 to 10 years?
If I could control what I saw in the crystal ball, I would hope that my 3 sons who now work for me will carry the name forward and be known as innovators instead of followers. And I think the next frontier for us will probably, and as an industry, as a whole, is development of new power sources. I think when you look around in our culture, I think you're going to see a lot more experimentation with electric power plants, and I'm excited about that for them, and I'm hoping that that's the new frontier.
Any signs? Do you want to retire in the near future? You seem so passionate about what you do.
Retirement scares me. I plan to take more time off. And my wonderful wife is going to make sure of that. But I want to keep my hands in it. I'm one of these people that has to keep busy and has to have a challenge out in front of them. I'm afraid that when we don't have that anymore, we begin to have our systems fail on us.
So any sport fisherman out there who wants the ultimate in a sport fishing vessel, this is who you want to call. Michael Rybovich, thank you so much for having us out. Passport to the Palm Beach.